Hey guys, Tater here with a new type of review, a special type of review even. Today I will be reviewing Seattle's new anthropomorphic art con, AnthroNorthWest. That was last weekend, being the weekend of November 9th through the 11th, I think? I'm not 110% sure. Um, I know it was the 9th though, I know that's when it started. Uh, But yeah, AnthroNorthWest was founded by Gabriel to help bring light to the community and expand the knowledge, creativity, and just the education of the anthropomorphic arts in the Seattle area. We had people from all over Germany, Switzerland, Canada, Portland, Maine, you just all come over for this con. It was a first year con, and I believe the attending number was 812 people that showed up. For a first con, that is record breaking, and as that alone is mind blowing. I'm so amazed by that. I'm so glad I could help be there and be part of the experience to bring you guys a great con. So big thanks to staff, crew, volunteers, people who did lights, people who did sounds, people who just showed up. Big thank you for you guys. Because we don't show up, we don't have a con to put on. Special thanks to our guests of honor, telephone, the other guest of honors that I'm just so brain dead at the moment. I can't recall. DJ Ruka, I think, was one of the guest of honors. I apologize. I should get that information before I open my mouth. And just big thanks to everyone that was a part of it. I got to meet some of my idols at this con, which was amazing. Like Golden Druid, for instance, who knew me by Tater. ah, ah, that makes me so excited. You have no idea. And I followed her for years. Just so. My friends are like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "You guys don't know she knows my name. Minus the factor it says it on my coat." But yeah, so that was just great. I got to meet great furs, great people. It was so awesome to be in that environment that everyone was just so happy to be in. I just, I worked a lot, so I wasn't on the floor with everyone. But as far as I could see, everyone was in a good mood. Everyone was happy. I mean, it was just a cool experience, especially like get to sit down and draw with people like with Telephone and Golden Druid and just people that like I look up to in the fandom. Just being there and just hanging out with them was really really cool. And I know to a lot of younger furs who were there, that was a big experience for them. We had a bunch of kids too, which was awesome. Like 12-year-olds, like little kids that like this first time making their suits. So they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I made this," and I'm like, "What? What? Are you kidding me? My suit looks like a nightmare. Like my first suit. Oh, it looked like it crawled out of the pits of hell to scare children." But just yeah, it was just so cool though to see just new life come in, and just so excited to be part of something and learn new traits and make new friends and basically become part of this community that the Seattle, you don't even just Seattle, but the Northwest has for its furry groups. So I was super psyched about that. Let's see. So if I had to rate the con, I can't. I can't even rate the con. I had so much fun there. It did have some bumps, but it's the first year. Minor things. Which, like, there wasn't a printed out schedule. That was my biggest complaint I heard from people because they wanted to know what was going on. I will touch subject though on the Lisa Lane thing. If you guys are on Twitter, you might have seen that spamming around. Lisa Lane does a documentary show called This Is Life or something like that. A lot of people were pretty butthurt about that. I personally don't mind. I like talking to the media. I like explaining what this is and what furries are and what we're not the stereotype that people think we are. But a lot of people were butthurt about that because it was sprung on to us at the last moment. Like, I am volunteer staff. I didn't even know myself. I heard rumors that they didn't know until about a week or so before the con. I don't know. I didn't talk to Gabriel. He knows what was going on. My personal opinion, they should have said something. And that's coming from, like, a person who doesn't mind. I would love to sit there and talk with them if I had time, but I was so busy working. But, yeah, it's probably not something that should have just been sprung upon them. And a lot of people were a little bit annoyed. But some of the people who were annoyed weren't even there. Which was, that, to me, that is a stupid. Like, shut up. You weren't there. No, just shush. Shush, shush, shush. You're just causing trouble at that point, and that's not cool. And a lot of people had their own little rumors like going around about the con. Honestly, in my view on that, I'm not going to get too far into that, because I could go on for a whole another 20 minutes. But do your research. Actually know what you're talking about. Don't just take so-and-so's word about something, because most of the time you're wrong, and you don't know what you're talking about, and you're just making yourself look dumb. And it's just backlashing on something trying to be good for the community. Moving on. But yes, Lisa Ling was there. I've only caught bits of her shows via YouTube because I wanted to know what it's about. But she's filming a documentary there. And from what I saw, they were very, very kind, very sweet. The way that worked is if you were there and you didn't sign a release form, your face was not shown. Your fursuit, though, was shown, unless you went up to them and said, no, do not show me, I don't want to be part of this at all. And then it's just a simple, okay, take a picture, we won't show you, they blur you out. Or they don't even use scenes that you might be in. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. But yeah, my time's running into them. They were very respectful. They came out to GameWorks with us. Big thank you to GameWorks in Seattle, by the way, though, for letting us come and be having a open celebration there. They actually allowed us to wear our suits. Some of the other businesses nearby, like CVS, I think that's one of those stores that are up there. I don't know. I'm not from Seattle. They actually allowed, if you had your badge, you could go in there in suit. So that was kind of cool. Let's see, what else? Like I said, I think I might have said, most of the time if you saw me, I was at registration, or behind the scenes helping out with Andy or running panels. The panels, by the way, were amazing. Thank you to everyone who volunteered to help do panels. They were so much fun. I've heard such great reviews about all of them. Probably not mine, because mine sucked. But the ones that they were going were awesome. I learned from Lita Espaniel how to work with clay, and I was so excited to start doing that. I wanted to test that out so bad. My work schedule is permitting me from going to Michael's, which is my local craft store, and getting supplies, which I don't like. But I'm hoping to get on that as soon as possible. I can't wait to start crafting something new and trying a new skill. And that's what I heard a lot of people say. It's like they learned something they didn't know, or they freshed up on skills they had kind of put on the back burner. And just that experience, like, I feel like it really brought life back into the arts of the community, which was really cool. And like with the new people example, like, hey guys, this is how you do something. I talked to friends that I'd seen in a while. I made 3 days before the con, I made a pair of sock paws for my friend Karma, and just she's an experienced builder, amazing work. You guys should check her out. I will see if I can't get some information to shoot her a link somewhere so you can check out her work. But like just getting to talk to other builders and be like, okay, I like what you did, but here's some critiques. That to me is like so cool because I like to get better at what I'm doing. I'm learning new things, and like I took a class on how to refurb your fursuits and stuff like that. Weird stuff I didn't actually know. Some of the stuff I did know, but just kind of like, hey, try it this way. I was like, oh wow, I never even thought about that before. But yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, what I did do with the con, it was lots of fun. A lot of the fun though just came from everyone just being a really good, just a happy nature about everything. I didn't see. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I did see one incident spark, but just like a snap of the hat, as soon as it started, there were people there saying, "Whoa, guys, okay, chill, calm down." You know, it's kind of like, okay, we're tired. It's been a long day. We're exhausted. Let's walk off. Let's cool out. And then they were fine. There was no big incidents, no big problems, no severe damages, which, if you were in the Seattle area, remember what happened last couple of FurCons, that's a really big deal. And I'm glad to see that, like, the behavior and the maturity of the people going there was better than previous socializations with cons in the area. Which is nice, because if we want to have this type of stuff in our area, we need to prove to the area that we're not here to cause problems. And I'm glad that that's a thing. I'm glad there's a break from the furry community in the Seattle area. Or maybe those people, hey, didn't want to be there because this was a dry con and this was going to be the no fun con. Honestly, this was the most fun at a con that I have ever had. And I'm not saying that just because I worked it. I'm saying that because, like, it really was. Just everything about it was so, it felt so close to home, like, home built, just happy. Even the volunteer staff was happy. How many cons could you see the volunteer staff was having a good time? Everything went by real smooth, and it was nice. So my personal experiences, kind of, hey, what did I do at con? Was worked. I worked a lot, actually. Volunteer desk, behind the scenes, and I kind of mentioned on that already. Did the fursuit parade, which was kind of fun. We had escalators. They turned the escalators off due to the weights. You don't want to, God forbid, we don't want to break an escalator. Elevators are bad enough, but an escalator would have been really bad. Which all the elevators were rather well too. But yeah, so that was kind of fun, going down an escalator. I get to the bottom, and be like, woo, I didn't die. That was a big thing. I'm like, if you know me personally, I'm a klutz, and the factor that I didn't die on an escalator is amazing. Yeah, what else did I do? I did, GameWorks was pretty fun. I got to run into some of my friends, Skyen. He was there. I didn't even see him. I walked right by. He was like, really? You gonna do me like that? I was like, Skyen! Oh my god, hi! I'm so sorry! So that was cool. And I don't get to see him that often unless I'm actually up in the Seattle area doing fur events, and sometimes they hit or miss. So getting to catch up with old friends was fun. Meeting new friends, meeting fans, that was fun too. I got to meet with my old friend Jinx or Rachel, since there's so many Jinx in this community. It's a popular name with furries. But yeah, I got to catch up with her and her niece, who was his first time going. And like, guys, I can't even begin to explain how much I almost cried. Like, oh, my feels. I cannot handle. Yeah, I got to talk, and we had planned to do some badges for the niece. Um, I guess I thought she knew. Apparently she didn't. So she's like, "Oh, come here! I want you to meet someone. Come here, come here." I'm like, "Hi, I have these for you," and she freaked out. She like latched on, just gave me hugs, bounced around in circles, just oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It was so cute, and like just that experience, that joy that something like that has on people, like oh, it tears me apart inside. Oh, so cute. Oh, I can't handle it. Um, so that was great. Getting to meet people that I've talked to online or I did art for, that was awesome. Um, getting to talk with people that I personally admire, that was amazing. Like, oh, oh, I had that moment. Like, oh, that was so cool. Like to say I got to sit at a table and draw next to Golden Druid. If Golden Druid ever watches this, she's probably like, oh, that silly tater. That was a big deal for me. Like, oh, my heart. Gonna die. Light fading. Oh no. Anyways, just I fangirled just a little bit. I tried not to, because I like to treat everyone like, okay, hey, you're a person. It happened. I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess the dance comp was great. Big shout out to our friend Kyle, who actually came, or you might know him better as Coaster. Coaster the T-Fox. He actually flew in for this convention. It was so great to meet him and take him out. I got to take him to sushi for the first time. Showed him how to use chopsticks. He broke my heart, or melted it, with a conversation about chopsticks. It was like, oh yeah, if you break them and they don't snap, your company, like, they split even. Your company's there together, and yeah, this, my heart. That was a whole different subject, though. It's, oh. He sent me a text message saying, like, oh, we're like the chopsticks. Anyways, it was cute. I need a new chair, guys. This chair sucks. Woo! It's gonna kill me. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'm coming up on, like, 20 minutes of this. And I have no way of editing it, so you're stuck with the whole 20 minutes if you watch it. Kudos to you. But yeah. I guess Coaster came out. I spent the con with Stevie and Kaz. Jade came out for a day, which was awesome to get to hang out with her. She's my stolen little fluffy child. She doesn't even know it yet. I'm sure she does now. Well, obviously she knows now. Jade, I'm stealing you. Corey was there with her Suit Lemonade. Trinity was there with her Suit Pebbles. Yeah, that was kind of my crew that I hung out with when I was there. And not working. But yeah, it was so much fun. It just kind of felt like a getaway vacation with furries. It felt like fun with furries. I get to learn a lot, and honestly, kind of to wrap this all up, if you're interested in anything that the anthropomorphic or furry community does, whether it be drawing, singing, dancing, sculpting, making YouTube videos, I don't even remember what all that we do, making costumes, fixing costumes, how to perform in a costume, if you have any interest at all in any of those skills, um, traditional art, digital art, speed paintings, heck, how to put together a foot, or hands for that matter, which I really wanted to go to and I missed that panel, and I kind of kicked myself in the butt for doing that. Um, but yeah, just if you have any interest in anything in the community that is related to the arts of the community, um, and not just, hey, I'm gonna go have, hang out, party with my friends, I highly recommend this con. If you want a good, wholesome family like con that you could just bring your parents to, bring your kids to, bring your spouse who isn't a furry, bring your kids that are stuck to go with you anyways. um, it's just a lot of fun. And coming from like an artsy person, I can't wait for 2018. I can't wait to go back again. Next year's theme is exploration. I will be making more art for that just because I really want this con to do great. Oh, speaking of the con doing great, don't have 110% official numbers yet, but we've raised approximately over 3K for the charity, which is amazing. And we had, for a first, this is the first year con, we had, I think it was 812 attendees actually there, or I think it was actually there and registered, which is mind-blowing. That is record-setting numbers for a first-time con. That is almost half of what is, yeah, just almost half of what Confuzzled had at their 10th year of their entire people going. We had half of that in our first year here. Big love to Confuzzled, but just to give you guys a reference because I was there. That was my last con I was at, and I know the numbers. But just that alone, like, oh, that was just, it's mind blowing. So I can't wait to see what 2018 brings us. They're opening a whole new floor. I'm hoping for more panels, hoping for more friendly family. I'm actually going to talk to the founder about maybe doing more of like a speaking panel on, hey, your kid's into this, because that's stuff that I really like answering questions. So hopefully you guys will see me there. I'll be doing more panels. Definitely be doing art, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, so overall, nutshell, in the video, because I've talked for almost 25 minutes, my review of AnthroNorthWest. If you can go, go, because if you're not, you're missing out on something that is so much fun and brings so much light and hope and just enjoyment to the community that I really feel like we need here. We need a positive light and a positive con, and just something that's down to earth and wholesome. And this is it. AnthroNorthWest, in my eyes, has done it. It's a brightness to the community that I really think we need. Anyways, thank you all for watching.